On tonight's agenda, we're introducing an amendment to our Amusement and Entertainment Ordinance. In the oldie days, we limited business floor space and hours of operation for a type of business called amusement and entertainment, and that was probably due to old truancy issues. Now, however, arcades and escape rooms are some of the most popular types of entertainment for kids, families, adults young and old. We would welcome this type of business in Highland Park and expect this change to allow businesses whose primary offer is amusement and entertainment to open in Highland Park without seeking a variance, and to remain open until midnight while following local noise ordinances. Last August, we passed an abandoned and vacant property ordinance. We immediately identified 22 properties which were abandoned and added 3 more. This is a revolving list, so as things come off, other properties that we notice that are abandoned go on the registry. We notified the properties that we had originally identified of this new list that we're keeping. The first year, they pay $500 for the privilege of being on the list, and the second year, they pay $1,000 to be listed. 11 registered for the list immediately. Once registered, our code enforcement director further evaluated the properties for items needing repairs. Of the total lists, half have been sold. Several are under renovations for resale. This is improving home values for all of our residents. This is throughout our town that we're finding these abandoned properties. They're not located in just one neighborhood. I'd like to take this.
Tonight, my report is going to be a very somber one. As many of you have heard, that there was a baby that was lost and a teenager here in Highland Park that is currently in the hospital, and she disposed of her baby someplace in Highland Park on the street. And with that, I would just like to have the community of Highland Park to come together and to be supportive at this time for this young lady as she's going through this trauma, and also her family, and to also mourn the loss of the baby. And I want to put a reminder out to anyone that has a baby, a newborn, that for whatever reason that's unwanted or they don't want at the time, that the hospital emergency rooms will take the babies, the police station, the fire station, our first aid squad, any ambulance squad, will take the baby. So please, if you are in a situation where you have a child and you really don't want that baby, please turn it over to any of these entities.
There used to be a program which talked about young women, usually, who are not able to care for their children. They would probably want to, but they cannot. And it was called No Shame, No Blame, No Name. And I wonder if this young girl might have turned the baby in had she known that there wasn't going to be any shame or blame, and that she could remain anonymous.
Thank you for bringing up the No Shame, No Blame program. That program is still in existence by the state of New Jersey, and there is a free number that anyone can call. That number is 877-839-2339. So it's the No Shame, No Blame program. It's still very much in effect. You can call them anonymously, and the number again is 877-839-2339. And as it pertains,
just a couple of words on the Committee of Understanding. We met last Thursday, I think it was, and there was a very good group of people who sat together. My goal was to open up conversation so we can start hearing each other. I want to thank all the residents who came out to participate in that meeting, and I want to thank the police that came to the meeting to hear what others had to say. We will be continually looking at our practices here in Highland Park, and hopefully when the whole group feels it's time that we can come back together and talk again, we'll have other meetings moving forward.